I was gonna ask you like a number, yeah, so we can hang out sometime. But now I'm just confused. Like you're beautiful and she's beautiful. Who am I gonna choose to? Like,
Right, okay, brothers. So we are out here, we're on the streets, and today we are going to be covering some client work with our good friend Ahmed. And give us a little bit about yourself, Ahmed. Have you got any experience at all in kind of like the day gaming cold approach world? Have you done this before?
well, first of all, thank you. It was nice been talking to you. But I'm here with AMG, so he's going to be coaching me today. But I did some exploring before. It's been after a while. Today's going to be the first time, maybe a bit hard, but we're going to warm up. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure, man. So how long ago would you say it was? About a year ago, 6 months ago?
Probably was a year ago. So yeah.
Okay. How many approaches would you say you've done then? Have you just done a handful? Have you done like 50? Have you done 100? How many approaches would you say you've done? Ish.
Well, around 50. Something.
Around 50, okay, but it's been a while. So how are you feeling today? How is your confidence? Are you feeling a little bit nervous to do this today?
Well, I am. Actually, I feel a bit nervous. So,
yeah. That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. You're not alone there. Everyone feels a bit nervous. And what we're going to do is today, to get rid of that approach anxiety, we call it, we're just going to slowly build it up. Initially, we're just going to be approaching girls or guys that we see on the street, and we're just going to initiate conversation at first. But just to get you feeling more social and talking to strangers, we're going to be approaching and doing things very simply. We're going to be going up and maybe asking for directions, for example. That's it. We might do that 2 or 3 times to girls and guys. Yeah. Then we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to go, do you know what? Actually, I quite like your hat. It's really cool, you know? And then you're gonna stay in set for a little bit and see if she's a bit receptive. If she's not, she don't want to talk to you, say, anyway, have a nice day. You're gonna walk off. And by 5, 10 times of doing that, that approach anxiety will be very little. Yeah. And then we're going to jump into actual approaching. Yeah. Because there's no point just jumping straight into the approach, because you're going to be too nervous. You're going to mess it up. It's going to be too much. Okay. So all beginners go through this, so you're not alone. And it's going to be fun, man. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
Just say to her very simply, it's very simple. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just looking for Starbucks. You know where it is?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
And just walk away.
Just walk away. Unless you're feeling comfortable enough to continue it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a blonde girl over there. Yeah, there's a blonde girl over there just stood there. Yep, I just want you to go over to her that stood right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just want you to say, hi there, excuse me, do you know where Starbucks is? I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah?
You just walk away, man.
Oh, she just walked?
She just walked. No, she didn't even see me.
That's not your fault. This girl here, just ask this girl here, just say, excuse me.
Excuse me? Do you know where the Starbucks is? Yeah. The one has got like coffee shop or something?
They're all coffee shops.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I'm actually kind of new here. So, which one would you recommend the best?
Probably the same, but you walk up from here and you turn left.
Yeah.
That's the way they back down again. It's Starbucks.
Okay. Which one is the closest one? Are you from around here? Or?
Yeah. I think so. I think this should be enough.
One here?
Yeah, look there.
Oh, that's cool. Anyways, okay, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, bro, I could easily get her number, but she was not beautiful.
Do you know what though? Can you see already you've got a big smile on your face, right? Yeah. You're a bit buzzing now, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think that the way she was talking to me, it was like into me, you know, man.
Right, yeah.
I kind of feel that.
Yeah,
you know, man, like...
I could see that as well. And she could tell probably, because all you were going over, you were going over to ask for directions, right? So I could see in your body language, there was no expectations of getting her number.
Absolutely.
So you went in normally, right? Yeah. And she could feel that. And I could see now straight away your vibes changed already. Yeah, that's sick, man. Nice one. Right, next, let's go. If you want to approach them,
okay, what should I say?
Just like, excuse me, girls, can you tell me where the Revolution Bar is? Revolution Bar. Yeah, me and my friends there. I can't find it.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah?
Sorry, guys. Do you know where the Revolution Bar is?
The bar.
Yeah.
There's like 5.
How far is from here?
There's like 5. That's that yellow sign, orange sign. Keep going
So is there only one here? Like,
So there's like five.
which one would be the best?
So there's Revolution Tequila, Revolution, and
Ribs.
Revs. So they're all the same,
Yeah.
but they're all different. at the
So
same
is
time.
there? Yeah.
Where that red sign is?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, so what I really like what you did there was you open it up a little bit with a really nice like communication hook. You're like, oh, is that the only one? Is that the best one?
Yeah.
I heard that. That was great, man. That was perfect segue points. Yeah. And then all we're going to do on that, we're just going to build it up now. So instead of just approaching girls and saying that, because I can see that you're way more advanced and a beginner, because you're feeling comfortable already. I can see that. We've done a few of those. Great. So what we're going to do now is, so can you just tell me where Revdi Cuba bar is, please? I'm meeting my friends there. You look like you're going out, actually. You're going out with friends. Okay, like, well, you look really nice. I really like your dress. And if she wants to carry on talking, carry on. Don't just leave. But if you feel like she's like, okay, thanks, just go, okay, well, anyway, have a good night. Bye. Yeah?
Okay.
Perfect. Your vibe's better. You're feeling the vibe. I can see it.
You know, like the more you talk, the more you approach, the more you build confidence. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, exactly. What's this girl here?
Do you know where the library is? People are sitting there. It's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's good when people are
This
sitting.
girl. Yeah. She's got a suitcase with her, right? So just say, excuse me, do you know where Revdi Cuba bar is? And just say to her, I saw the suitcase. Where have you come from? What are you doing over here? You with friends? Just try to expand the set a little bit. Just get cool anyway. I'll speak to you soon. Have a good one, yeah? Cool.
Excuse me. Do you know where the Revolution bar is?
I'm sorry, I don't know where any.
Are you not local?
I'm not here for
Oh, I can see the case bar. Where are you coming from, though? Oh, okay. Have a nice day, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm not feeling comfortable.
Yeah, no. So but that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get some of that, right? And it's very important because I can see your vibes dropped a little bit already because you're
No,
feeling,
so, yeah, obviously,
it stings a little bit, right? But that was nothing personal to you, right? She was actually walking away. All you asked her was like, do you know where so and so is? That's it. She was walking away. She didn't want to talk. Fine, cool, next. Yeah, that's good. That was good. It was a difficult one because she was walking away.
Yeah.
If she wasn't, it would have been much easier. Yeah, for sure. Remember, bro,
Yeah.
just relax. All we're doing is asking for directions.
Yeah.
And if you want to expand, that's it. We're not asking for numbers.
This one is, I'm kind of feeling nervous to be honest. Like,
All you're doing is just ask for directions then. Ask for directions, that's it. Yep, that is it. If you want to expand more, do it. If you don't, it's all good.
okay,
Yeah?
let's go. Excuse me, guys. Do you guys know where the Revolution bar is?
What, sorry?
Revolution bar.
Revolution?
Revolution bar, yeah.
No, actually. I'm not sure.
How come you guys don't know? You guys like proper like.
To get it on Maps?
Sorry?
Google Maps.
Oh, move Google Maps. Okay. Because I've got my internet. I don't have internet, you know. Are you guys not local here? Like,
Yeah, well, we go to uni.
oh, you go uni, and you don't know where the Revolution bar is.
15
That's
minutes.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure it's like up there.
Ooh, 15 minutes walking. That's too far. That's crazy.
11-minute walk.
11-minute walk, yeah.
Okay, so you go back down there and then whatever that says.
Are you guys not going there as well? So maybe you guys can guide me through.
No, we're not going there.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thanks. Dude. Thank you. Bye.
How do you feel that set went?
Yeah.
'Cause you were
actually,
super nervous before, right?
It was good, but it went a bit awkward to be honest. And then my confidence a bit down, you know.
Okay.
Their voice was not very good.
Okay, yeah. But to be honest, it was amazing that you did that though, bro, because I know you were super nervous. But remember, like, well, let me ask you,
Yeah.
do you know I give you permission just to go over and ask for direction? Did that help? That were that much easier
Yeah,
to go
absolutely.
in there?
Yeah, that was helpful, yeah. That was
Because then, if that's all you're doing, you can just eject whenever you want, right? But you stayed in there because you felt more comfortable, right? And it was actually really good, to be honest. It was really good. And you were doing well until the bit where you said, why don't you come with me? Okay? If you hadn't have said that, you could have finished that set off and just go, so you're not going out tonight at all then, girls? No? Okay, you actually look like you're dressed up, right? Do you know anywhere else is good? Try not to say anything like, do you want to come with me? That we'll try not to push it that far too early on.
Okay.
You only say things like that if you feel like the set's going well, okay? And it's very difficult to get 4 girls to come with you. extremely difficult. You should have carried on the set a little bit more and just say, so what are you up to right now? You know, okay?
You know, I feel like they kind of understood that I was joking with them.
Right, yeah. And I can see, even though it didn't go as well as you think, it actually went really good in my opinion. That was 4 girls. Bro, come on. Amazing, right? Let's go. Do you remember how we're going to take on to the next part?
I can say, like, actually, I'm kind of local here. I know where the bar is, but I saw you from there and you look kind of cute, and I just came up to say hi to you.
If you want to go direct, that's fine.
Yeah.
But what we're doing there is we're going indirect, and then we're saying, oh, actually, we lied.
Oh, okay.
You know, I actually just wanted to say this. We don't want to go there, you know? We want to just, whatever we're going to do, we're going to stick to. So if you want to go direct, we can. But we've been doing indirect at the minute, yeah? So that's up to you. You feel confident enough to go fully direct?
Let's try.
Yeah? Okay, cool. The way I do this, I'm very observational.
Okay.
Yeah? I approach based on what I see. I don't just come up with a line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I see a girl, she looks really elegant
Yeah.
in like a really nice dress and heels and stuff. That is what I will say. Okay, I'll say, excuse me, this is a little random,
Yeah.
but I saw you back there,
Yeah.
and I just had to come over and say hi because she looked so elegant.
She was good.
You want to do that? You want to do that?
Yeah, shall I?
Okay, so tell me, you've seen her. What are you going to say? What's your opener?
I just walked. I just passed you by and I saw you look really beautiful. I just came up to say hi to you.
We don't want to say you're beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what every guy says.
Okay.
Um,
You look kind of attractive. Why-
No. What about like you walked past me and you just really stood out to me? Really like your energy. Yeah.
stood out to me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go.
As me, I just stood out. Just passed.
Yeah. We want to try stick away from beauty as much as we can. Yeah. Especially the hotter the girl.
Yeah.
What we want to do is we want to talk about energy, what she looks like, what her style is, where she's from.
That's
Yeah.
a good one now. Okay,
Yeah.
ready, guys?
Cool.
She's talking on the phone, man.
But remember, as you're walking up to her, if that's her,
Yeah.
right? What I want you to do is I want you to go around and go, excuse me. Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
More calm.
You have to go in front of her. Don't go like tap her from behind, okay? I want you to walk up and just go, oh, hi, excuse me. Yeah, this is really random, but you just really stood out to me, right? I don't know whether it's your aura or energy, but I wanted to come over and say hello. Yeah? And take it from there. She's still on the phone.
I
Yeah?
live here, I think.
No, wait, it's okay.
Yeah, she's not going to finish, trust me. I can just go upstairs. Are you on the phone? Can I just have a chat with you?
If you've got the balls to do that, that's very ballsy. If you want to do that, just like,
Let's
excuse
do it,
me,
man, let's-
can I just talk to you for 2 seconds?
Okay.
Yeah? Good man.
Excuse me. Can I just talk for a second?
Sorry?
Can I just talk to you for a second?
Yeah?
I actually passed you by and I saw you. You kind of stood up to me like, I know it's kind of crazy, right? I don't know you, don't know me. My name is Ahmad, by the way. What's your name? Nice to meet you. You look really like cool, you know, and I just thought, came up to say hi to you. Like, yeah, where you from?
From Ghana.
No, like, are you from around here? Like,
Oh, yeah, actually I live in.
okay, Ghana is where you originally from.
Yeah.
That's, no, I didn't know Ghana girls are so beautiful. But anyways, since you're living local, how about like, you want to hang out sometime?
Actually I am married.
Don't say that you're married.
Husband.
Are you?
Yeah.
I respect that. Okay. Was nice been talking to you. Yeah? Take care. She was married, bro.
Okay. Very good, bro. The start was great.
Okay.
What I would say is, I think, you know, you actually did what I said for you to do,
Yeah.
and that was perfect. You could see she was really receptive with it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect opener, okay? What you did a little bit wrong is you started talking really quick. Which is fine. That's a normal thing for
Yeah,
beginners,
yeah,
that's fine. The opener was perfect, yeah? You got her engaged. She'd come off the phone.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. All you did is you just rushed to the number. You did everything perfect up to then. Just as some kind of like tips here, right?
Yeah.
When she said, "Oh, I'm actually from Ghana," she's like, "Oh, cool, man. Like, damn, I've never been to Africa."
That was the mistake. I know I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, try and stay on a subject a little bit longer, because what you were doing is you're going to interview mode. You were going, okay, where you from? Ghana. Okay, so you stay here. Okay, yeah. Well, since you're local, it was bam, 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 bam. If you stay on a topic, yeah, a little bit longer,
Yeah.
then the set can go on longer, okay? And she'll feel like you're trying to get to know her rather than just to get a number. It was obvious all you were trying to do is get a number, right? How do you feel when you were saying that openly rather than saying, hey, I just thought you looked beautiful? Which one do you think would better?
Like, yeah, a lot of people, as you said, using beautiful a lot, you know, I mean, it's kind of boring now. So
It is.
what you said, I just said to that.
Yeah. What my whole goal when I'm approaching a girl is, obviously she knows that I'm approaching her to talk to her. That's obvious, right? I won't be approaching her to talk to her if I didn't want her, right? But what we don't want her to feel, like we just want to go in there and get a number as quickly as possible. You want her to feel like this guy wants to come over and chat to me. My sets, when I'm in, they're minimum 5 minutes, okay? Usually 10 minutes, okay? That set was maybe 45 seconds to a minute, you know? So just keep that in mind. It's difficult and you're just learning this, but maybe not try jump on from one subject to another. Try stay on the subject to where she's from. That were a perfect thing. She's studying.
She's studying,
Okay, cool. You could have gone on flat then. So, how long you been over here then, studying? What do you think to the town? Do you like my city?
Okay, right, Stick on the topic,
And she was like, actually, I think it's really cool. Like, what's the difference between your city and this? Is that better than this, or do you like it, prefer it here? She said, we're just expanding on that topic, you know?
One of the biggest weakness that I have is that I cannot stick on the topic. One question I do, and then I move on to the next question, which is...
That's everyone. Everyone does this when they're beginner. That is the skill of learning game, right? That is the main skill of game. But I can honestly say that you look good in there. You look confident. Your body language is good. You're speaking quite clearly. You were speaking the fastest, the most there. And do you know why? It's because you knew you were going for the number and you were more nervous. In the other sets, you were speaking slow and calmly because you knew you weren't getting the number. And that's why I always say, if you go with indirect at first, you can segue into being that. You don't need to immediately go into direct. Nice, let's go. Cool. That was good though, bro. That was good. That was really good. It takes balls just to go up there and do that, and you're doing really well, man. So what I want you to do is, she looks like Middle Eastern, right? Just say, oh, hi there, I couldn't help but notice that you got that Middle Eastern vibe, right? I just want to know, are you from Middle East? Let me try and guess. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah? And then try and guess where she's from.
Excuse me, are you from Middle East?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, I was just passing you by and I saw you look really
Yeah.
something else, you know what I mean?
I'm half Algerian, half Lebanese.
Oh, you mixed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you living here? Are you local? Like,
Yeah, I live in Leeds, so.
you live in Leeds? That's cool. I live in Leeds as well. So since you live in Leeds and you're really attractive, I was thinking maybe we can go out sometime if you don't mind.
Okay, so before I tell you where I think you went wrong, where do you think you went wrong there? What went wrong slightly?
When I asked, I think which one?
I think you said to her, oh, you're from there, because you guessed where she were from.
Yeah.
So I think because she guessed right, that put you off.
It was too much hesitation, I think, a little bit.
Not hesitation, I think it's because she guessed her right. You were like, oh shit, what do I say next? Right? Just like, you know. But in them situations, just try stick on that. Just try and think of the theme of where she's from. Remember, like the Ghana girl, right? Okay, cool, man. So how long you did say how long have you been over here? But then you went straight to, oh, I live here too. So since we both live here, too quick, And remember, a few minutes is a bare minimum we need to be, So what I would have said there, I would have said something like, oh, cool, you're from there. Like, so have you been over here long? What do you think to this country compared to home? You know? Do you miss home? You guessed it right. Just like, oh, so I guessed it right. Cool. Guess where I'm from? Yeah?
That's what I should have said.
Yeah. Just think of you and her and how you can bounce the conversation back between you and her. Because you're from Middle East. Like, do you know what? Guess where I'm from? Come on, you're Middle Eastern, I'm Middle Eastern. Come on, you should know. And then she just said, okay, that's where I'm from. So what you're doing over here, you're studying, then you can go into that a little bit, talk about studying, and I want you to talk about you a little bit as well. Just say, oh, cool, you're studying, yes, so I used to be a student, but I'm not anymore. I'm currently building some of my businesses, you know. I'm going some like small businesses because we want to show value too. Try not to jump straight to the number. If I'm feeling like my social flow's gone a little bit, I'll just stand there and go, and she'll go, so, you know, and just let the awkwardness be there a little bit. And then you'll start to think of things. Yeah? Cool. Nice one. Right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
See, this guy's that vibed up. He's wanting to approach 2 sets and get numbers from 2 sets, man. Like, what the hell? At the beginning of the day, he was afraid to even go say hello, right? He was nervous, really nervous. And now he's vibing, he wants to approach multi-sets to get numbers, which is exactly what we want. He's in the vibe now.
Excuse me, guys. Do you guys know any good bar around here? Like, any good bar so I can go? From there, like, you mean that right side? Yeah. So you've been there before?
No.
How can you suggest that? Oh, you saw it, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it quite busy? Like,
Yeah.
okay. Are you from Morocco? Like, you look a bit Moroccish.
No.
Where you from? Where? Bahrain. Okay. Bahrain may be close to Morocco, isn't it?
So yeah, 2 hours.
Okay. And she's from Bahrain as well?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So what are you guys doing here? Like, sitting, just chilling, yeah? Enjoying the weather? Cool. Guess where I'm from? Can you guess? Maybe, I don't know. Okay. I'm from Turkey anyway. Turkey. Yeah. Maybe I look a bit different, isn't it? Like, anyways, I was just walking. I saw you guys look so beautiful, you know. I mean, like, I know maybe it's crazy because you guys don't know me. I don't know you. My name is Ahmad, by the way. What's your name? And you? You guys looking so beautiful. I don't know which of you just like. I was gonna ask you like a number, yeah, so we can hang out sometime. But now I'm just confused. Like, you're beautiful and she's beautiful. Who am I gonna choose to? Like, anyways, let's get out of the joke. You single or married? You're single or married? You married or single? You're married and she's single. Oh, okay. I respect that. Anyways, you guys have a good day. You wanna shake hand? You wanna shake hand as well? Take care, yeah.
Okay, what I really liked there was that you approached two hot chicks.
No.
Very intimidating for most men, yeah?
Yeah.
You went up there and you fucking did it, okay?
Yeah.
Proud of you, bro, honestly, that was
Nice
sick.
one,
And you came across, at first you were really confident and you were speaking with nice, slow tonality, but you started speeding up again, I think because you were getting a bit nervous,
Yeah,
okay?
maybe, yeah. That's
You know?
right, yeah.
But where you went wrong was that, see, I like the fact that you did it perfectly up to that point. You were like, okay, I think you're from so-and-so, right? Perfect, okay? It opened up conversation, and then you remembered, guess where I'm from, you know? Yeah? Again, this is perfect.
Yeah.
You started to pick it all up, right? And you was in that set longer than most sets.
Absolutely,
Okay?
yeah.
And there was two hot chicks, and that's very hard to do, okay? Where you went wrong, I think you were just running out of things to say, okay? And all of a sudden you went, I wanted to come get your number.
Maybe wrong things, the wrong time. Wrong things saying the wrong time.
No, I think everything was right up to when you said to her to get your number,
Yeah.
right? What I did like was, very cheekily, you went, I don't know which one to choose. Yeah, you come across as a G, right? That was amazing, right?
You know, the one reason I did that because I don't want one of them think that why he didn't ask my number instead. I just wanted.
Either way, try not to go with the beautiful theme again.
Yeah.
Remember?
Just coming. Yeah.
Most guys do this, okay? You can, do you know what? You just looked really like Middle Eastern exotic, and like that's my kind of thing, you know. And I wanted to come over and say hi.
That would be better.
Yeah, and you know, from that point, you know, rather than saying about the number, you don't really need to talk about the number at all yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but I get why you did it. You did it because you were running out of things to say.
Yeah.
Okay, don't talk about beautiful and don't talk about number.
Yeah, Instagram would be better.
Instagram every time.
Yeah.
Remember what I said to you? Oh, by the way, guys, you look really cool. It'd be great if we could keep in touch.
Yeah.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah,
Boom.
that would be better. Yeah.
Okay, but you did very well to get in there. They were hot. They knew they were hot as well. Okay, you could tell that.
Yeah.
But you're a fucking G-bro. Not many people would do that. So
Trust
respect.
me.
So that is basically the end of today's coaching session. We came out about 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. It's what time is it now? 6:45-ish, 7 o'clock. We've done about 5 hours-ish, and we go until as long as the client wants to, okay? I think your vibe and your energy is dipping a little bit, right? Because we've been out a long time, but you've done really, really well today. You've learnt a lot. So I'll break down what I think, your main learning points are, but just give me like a little rundown of the day and how you think it's done and what you've learned, just in general.
Yeah, well, I actually have been there has been some improvement because
Yes, I agree.
Because some question that I was asking in the wrong way, and you just told me that okay, keep staying the topic that when I start with the topic,
Yes,
I have to keep going with that topic.
Yes,
not just in rush away.
Yes, exactly.
Secondly, not going straight up for the number. So let's say you can ask for like let's say Instagram would be a good choice, or
Yes.
Facebook,
Yes.
and also yeah, just like smile a little bit, contact, eye contact.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I think you've come on loads just in this one day, and with a few little tweaks, like staying on a topic, being able to talk around a topic and getting to know the girl, and rather than just jumping from like one question to another, like you said. Okay, there's been many instances of that. All we need to do is practice, and you'll get there.
Yeah.
And not cutting the set too short. Not going for the number straight away.
Straight away, yeah.
Okay, and remember the rule: if it feels like it's short, don't just cut it there and ask for the number. Just sit in it a little bit, a bit awkward, bit awkwardness. Just stay quiet and smile at the girl, right? And then things will start to come to you. And then you can say things, just have a few things in the bank. Or so what are you up to right now? That's a really easy one,
Right,
And then you can talk about what you're up to, and you can just flow like that, right? But you've done extremely well. You've had the balls to go up to not only single girls, but multi sets and hot girls as well. Okay, you've even gone up to a girl that was on the phone. You asked her to come off the phone. She came off the phone for you. We've not got a number today, but that's fine. That it really doesn't matter. This is your first session. Okay, you're going to be getting numbers in no time, 100%. Yeah. Next time we'll just rep it out a little bit more. We'll expand on the topics that we've covered today, like just being able to hold a conversation a bit more, expanding on who they are, who you are, what you do in business, what they do. Then you can go for the number. But remember, it's not a number, the Instagram. Yeah. What we'll do is in maybe a week's time, we'll get together again and we'll do another session, right? We might do 2 days in a row. We'll get you repping it out so you're feeling comfortable, because the more comfortable you feel in there, all of this will just start feeling easier to do because you've done it so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but respect, man. You've done really well today.
Thank you, man. Appreciate.
Yeah, no problem.
So guys, that was it for today. We did stop some girls, but it was like a bit so not the best one, but I did my best. So it was my first day after a while exploring.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, man.
Hey, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure. We'll do it again very soon. Yeah.